Throughout the week, Monday through Friday, that's where I go to the gym and I have my high intensity days through my low intensity days. My high intensity is Monday and Wednesday, and then my low intensity where I don't do any lifting, that is Thursdays. So I have a system where I'm not critically taxing my body, but I'm still getting the proper exercise and workout that I need. And I still tweak my stuff on a weekly, monthly basis, messing with these AIs because I get used to things or I don't want things to get stale. But Saturdays, like I said, my leisure day, and I usually come to a park. Y'all see that mountain? I think y'all can see this mountain right there. That's Lone Mountain. Lone Mountain, they have like a dirt trail that goes around the whole thing, which is like 2.3 or 2.6 miles. So I'll usually come here, I'll do some dynamic stretching, and then I'll go for a walk around Lone Mountain. I usually keep it between 1.5 to 2 miles, and it's genuinely leisure. I'm not picking up the pace. I'm walking casually like my grandmother is to the left of me. I was always focused 100% on lifting weights. I didn't incorporate stretching. I didn't incorporate cardio like that. I mean, I incorporated cardio, but not how I was supposed to. I was taxing my nervous system. So I have a system that allows my body to still get active, but also recover how it's supposed to. And then I have my sauna, which is heat therapy, incorporated into it. I have my decompression. Yo, I can hang for over a minute now. When I first started hanging, I think I could only hang for it was probably like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then I'd have to jump off, recalibrate, and then go back up and finish out the minute. Right now, I can hang for like a minute 30, which is insane to go from 20 to 30 seconds and now a whole minute later I'm hanging still. I've been focusing on my health a lot more over the past 3 years, but the way I was doing it wasn't the most beneficial for me. So messing with these AIs, I've tweaked my entire workout. I've created a program really, and from I think I started it maybe 2 months ago now. From 2 months ago to now, it's insane how you can manipulate and what you can do with your body in the gym, or not even in the gym, just exercising to get it how you want it to be, or to make it as healthy as possible for you. If you have the time, hop on these AIs, and it's not even just with gym stuff, it's with financial stuff, exercise, the personal stuff, professional stuff. I'm in Excel learning how to do formulas and equations to tweak my financial sheet. It's insane what you can do with these AIs now. And that's what I've been utilizing to optimize my existence, really. Like anything that I can streamline, any processes or anything that I can make more beneficial or better for myself via these AIs, I'm gonna do it because that will allow me to focus my energy and free up mental capacity or mental bandwidth to focus on something else. That's really how I think about AIs, resourceful. If it can be used as a resource, these damn bugs, if it can be used as a resource, use it as a resource, especially when it comes to things that can help and make your life easier. Work smart, not hard. That involves life too. Live smart, don't live hard. It's that simple. I hope y'all know when I say it's that simple, I'm not saying, oh, it's genuinely that simple. I'm just saying the concept is simple. Obviously, you gotta, like I said in my prior videos, you gotta work towards that simplicity, but essentially, the concept itself is is simple. It's nice as hell out here, I will say that. Like I said, today's Saturday, so whenever I'm at the parks, actually, this isn't even just Saturday, this is any day of the week. Whenever I'm at parks, there's hella people out here just walking their dogs, playing in that's one thing I like about Vegas. I tend to hear Vegas doesn't have community because it's like a vacation spot. People come to for the strip, do what they gotta do, party and dip. That was a bar. When you actually tap into Vegas, if you ever come here and you have days where you're free and you can actually explore and travel, Vegas has everything you could possibly think of. At some points of the year, it's 60 degrees near my house. I drive 45 minutes west and it's snow in the mountains, 20 degrees and we're snowboarding. Come back home, it's 60 degrees still. Like, Vegas really has any and everything but beaches, which is critical. I'm about to knock out this stretching because I've actually been out here for probably like an hour now. Knock out the rest of the stretching for probably like 10 more minutes, hit Lone Mountain, walk around, and we'll see where the day takes us. I don't have, what the hell? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But No plans today. We just gonna vibe out and enjoy life. I'm getting smacked with this water. This is nasty.
Brady. Yeah. I see these niggas soaking, you a sponge. Hop in the hood of my trunk, I'm in my Porsche. They saying the difference in posture in my car. You know what I'm saying? Look at my pants.
I've done some questionable things in my days of existence. I just went on that walk that I told y'all that I was going on. The walk is I'm pretty sure it's 2.6 miles. I was out there. I actually got to stop it took me 45 minutes to walk around that mountain. I just got back. I'm walking up to my trunk to take my walking shoes off to put my comfortable shoes on. I see my door open. I walked over to the passenger side door. It's wide open. My camera that I'm talking on right now is sitting right in front of the passenger seat. I have my wallet in the console. I genuinely don't know how that even happened. I'm baffled. I'm baffled at my own action. I'm baffled at my own actions right now. I've never done that a day in my life. There was a lady right here, and I was like, has this obviously I knew, but I was so baffled. I was like, has this been open? And she was like, yeah, but I've only been here for 5 minutes. A dude was walking with his dog back to his car who was parked next to me, overheard me, and he was like, yeah, I got here 45 minutes ago and it was open. I don't know. I just don't know. I can what if all I want, nothing got stolen. Everything is exactly where I left it. This is a lesson. This is a fortunate lesson at that. But nothing got taken. We're good. I just had to share that because I walked up to the door. I was like, there's no way somebody got into my shit. That wasn't even a thought. That wasn't even a thought. Like somebody broke into my car. We're good. We're good. I don't like talking while I'm driving because, I mean, I'm not going to say it's dangerous because it's really just me yapping unless I'm constantly looking at the camera, which I obviously, I just did, but which I obviously won't because I'm driving. But also because the sun, it's golden hour right now. The sun is beautiful. It's great outside. But when you're driving, switching and changing directions, the lighting just might be completely off in some parts. That's why I don't like filming while driving. Nah, this sun is diabolical. Because it was not like that. It wasn't like that, I swear. Anyway, if you are new to the channel and you've made it this far, welcome and I thank you. This is a channel where I speak a lot about discipline. I definitely believe in motivational factors, but when it comes to me doing stuff or getting things done, I am big on discipline, and I'll always talk about my throat dry as shit. Hold up. Vegas dry ass weather, man. But I'll always talk about discipline on this channel because I think with discipline you can accomplish a lot of things in life. I've always had a fascination with the concept of discipline. And I guess that's why it stuck with me for so long. But my mom is the reason that it was instilled in me in the first place. Waking up early, even on weekends, cleaning, cooking, laundry. I'm going to try and make this quick because the sun's setting and I keep having to tweak the camera. But basically what I'm getting at, long story short, I'll always talk about discipline on this channel because it's something that's been instilled in me since I was a young child, I swear, due to my mom. That basically created the sturdiest foundation of, I'm not going to say the sturdiest foundation because this is where I'm going with this topic, discipline. I can't get a good angle to save my life, and it's gonna be too dark. But anyway, back to for the third time. Discipline is very big, but as strong as my discipline is and my will to follow my discipline, I lack discipline in a few areas in life that I have been improving on. And basically what I'm getting at is the fact that I used to rely so heavy on a lot of things, but since we're talking about discipline, I would lean on my discipline so much to keep me up, keep me doing things, like relying on it 100% to keep me doing things, which I don't think it should be. Well, for me personally, I don't want to have to lean on my discipline 100% of the time, because that means I'm just lazy and I don't want to do anything. I don't ever want to be lazy, and I don't ever want to not do stuff. I always want to have a goal. I always want to have a purpose, like the reason to do something. I don't ever want to just be sitting around. So what I've been doing lately is trying to change my mindset around a lot of things. I'll just use the gym as the easiest example, because I love the gym. I love exercising. I love getting my body to the healthy point that I need it to be. I love the feeling of that. But there's many days out of the week that I'm just like, I don't necessarily want to go to the gym, but I have to. And I lean on my discipline because I have to. Why don't I want to go to the gym? Because it's tedious, because it takes up 2 hours of my life, because this, that, and the third. Like, if I can change and shift my mindset around this example, going to the gym, water break number 2. So then when I run into the days where I'm like, oh, damn, I don't feel like going to the gym, I can be like, nah, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to have a good workout, and I'm going to feel phenomenal the same way I do every time after I say I don't want to go to the gym. I go to the gym and I have a good. Every time I say I don't want to go to the gym, I go to the gym, I have a good workout, and then I feel phenomenal after. So if I can focus on changing my mind to think in that aspect, then I'll be better. That's the concept I've been trying to apply to every facet of my life. Discipline is absolutely phenomenal, but I also want to do things. I want to do things. I don't want to have to rely on discipline. Like, oh, I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it because discipline. Oh, I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it because discipline. Now I want to be like, I want to do that because I actually want to do that. I want to do it because I like doing that. So that's been my mindset that I've been trying to trying to adopt and apply to as much as I can, because I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you sit in a way of thinking for so long, and it's just, that's how you think. It becomes normal. But it's also good to just try different things sometimes. Think differently. Think outside the box.